Hey guys, it's Harold, and welcome back to the city. I've got about this much left in this redstone energy cell. This is how far down into the quarry we've gotten. As you can see, we're getting down there into that hollow hill. Quarry Plus would have been able to get the whole thing, but this gives us the full capability to identify the access for all the fancy stuff that Twilight Forest offers, because Twilight Forest stuff like this, like the Hollow Hills, the Hydra dens and such, spawn in a grid. So here we are. It's making its way down. It's into the stalags of that hollow hill, and let's take the full storage cell as well and go back to the overworld while that finishes, because I've got a couple of things I finished up between last episode and this one. So over we go. And yeah, that's zombies down in the sewers. Anyway, those 6 in there, because I don't actually use the levels that much anymore. Yeah. Or, let's see, 2 things. I don't need the glass. I need tin, iron, silver, lead, gold, copper, ferrous, yellorite, aluminum, rhyolite, and there's no pitch blend. So, yeah, work table, and you can hear the machine started. I got my rotary craft stuff going. I'm using the pneumatic engine, which has some coding issues in this version. I've got a diamond gearbox for turning up the speed, and oh hey, I've been working on my pitch. So what's in there? What's in there now? Iron, tin, iron, silver, lead. It does actually have a good buffer system, because you can put you can chain ores with hoppers like this and not actually have that much problem. Because each stage has 128 units of buffer. Admittedly, it probably needs more, but eh. Got a few stacks of pitch to finish processing over here. Let's see, does rhyolite go into... No. Okay, rulite doesn't go into the pit, into that furnace, or into the extractor. So, into that it goes. It's just... yeah. Yeah, sometimes it can take days for some of this stuff to process, but what I'm going to do with this when I get sorted out is I'm probably going to run multiple of these in parallel. Multiple extractors in parallel the way it's going. Because... let's see, because, you know, I'd have... let's see. There's plenty of room. What I'd do is I'd have the pneumatic engines and then the gearboxes, because this is a 4-to-1 gearbox tuned for speed rather than torque. Alright. And then I'd have bevel gears and then the extractors. And instead of using a hopper, what I'm going to use is a input chest with item ducts, so that you end up feeding ore into the machinery as there's room, and you end up with the ability to have more than one machine going. Let's see. Yeah, you get to watch the extractor go. It grinds pretty good. They advertise an estimated 5-to-1 duplication rate, and over time, the more you grind, the more likely you are to actually hit that number. And it is actually possible if you grind one type of ore long enough that you will actually run out of space and only have the one layer running, the fourth layer. You'll only have the fourth layer running constantly and not the rest of them. But I don't have that much ore right now. Yeah, machines not having trouble keeping up with water supply, the water demands, because simply put, I've got it fed from the main water tanks. And yeah. come on. Oh. Starting into the tin, as you can see. And it transitioned basically seamlessly. Now, it'll take a while, and I'll probably just do my item duct hopper thing with this. Oh, and there's the rain, which means that this is going to fill. Because I've got 5 rain tanks. And for power consumption, let's see, it was... I'm not sure exactly what the power consumption is, I just know that it's high enough that these 5 magmatic dynamos, which are basically 40 MJ a tick, not enough. The nuclear reactor's cutting in somewhat frequently. But that computer's doing its thing. I'm going to need to get a pickaxe together that's silk touch and pick up all of those cave crystals that are down there and sort them out. But yeah, watch here, you can see that it's already doing duplication. This stage right here is not moving because the pitch blend slurry needs to finish a slurry to solution. Yeah. Damn zombies, that's it. I'm putting stuff away and I'm going on a freaking spree. I'm gonna light up that... Alright, put you away, you away, you away. Don't need you on me, don't need that on me. Don't need that, that. Or those on me. Okay. Down to the sewers. They are getting annoying. Alright, let's light up all of this all of this floor. Let's get the area immediately around my base. And you know what? I'm going to do this, and you know what's going to end up, what I'm going to end up finding out? The zombies are upstairs. No. That one wasn't. Night vision. Yeah, sure, let's take some of these. And there, that should be enough for now. Now I just need to make my way back to the surface. There. You know what? I'm gonna just make a make a couple magnum torches. It's gonna end up being easier. Because that's loud and obnoxious. Let's put all this stuff away. Alrighty. Let's see how we're doing over here. Few stacks there. You can see what happens when a stage fills. It doesn't stop the whole machine. It just stops that stage. All right, this is still doing. That's still doing pitch. Yeah, I know there's a brown cave crystal in among that lava tank, and yeah. So that's pretty much where we stand. We've got. Let's see, we've got the quarry, which is still going, which will run out of power again soon, which I don't mind. We've got pitch production. I'm basically using this extractor to handle all of my ore processing. Put all of my ores into a chest. Have the chest feed with item ducts into the input of the extractor. The extractor then goes through, processes every ore it can. And then one stage after the other, you end up with enough power, and basically you end up with enough replication that it ends up. I probably ended up with like 5 times the pitch versus my ore, and considering how much ore I end up with, I'm not going to worry about fuel for my nuclear reactor anymore. I'm going to just let the program run and be done with it. The zombies are still knocking on the doors. And there's another stage started. The stage 2 processing just picked up, and the first one is double. Yeah, there's a percentage chance per process, another double. I'm not going to be too critical about getting duplication. But I'm not going to mind it if I get a lot. But as it stands, the solution stage is going to be the next delay. Slurry, yeah. That tin ore is going to finish, then it's going to free up a slot. Let's see. Ore, gold, copper, ferrous, and aluminum. Let's see, it's up to 1 storage block. Right. Yeah. Water tank full. Big surprise there. $11, $10, yeah. Stage 1's going to drain. It's a good system. I do like how they designed the code for this so that each stage needs a certain amount of power. You can, if you get the right engine, you get enough power out of it, no problem. Like I went pneumatic because I already have the power source that's compatible with it for conversion. And it ended up being that I just needed a gearbox to get the whole machine running. And with the diamonds I have, I went with the diamond gearbox because it ended up being easier. 2, 1. And the next one's going to be yellowite. Let's put the aluminum there. But yeah, that's pretty much the episode. So what we got here is we've got this machinery going. I'm not showing you how to make it because there's probably someone else out there that does. And if there isn't, go ahead and let me know. And I'll see about putting together some tutorial videos for this. Anyway, I will catch you guys next time where we do other stuff. More quarry, maybe, or power. Later.